So, Google Gemini 3 is finally here, and yes, this model actually lives up to the hype. It's breaking benchmarks across multiple areas, and right now, this is easily the most intelligent model you have access to. So let's jump straight into the stuff that really matters. For 2 seconds, here's Google's intro, then we dive into the juicy details. Gemini has been multimodal since the beginning. Gemini 1 could see, hear, and understand massive amounts of information. Gemini 2 introduced advanced reasoning, enabling AI agents to think, code, and take action. But Gemini 3 takes all of this to the next level. It is the strongest model in the world for multimodality and reasoning, helping you bring any idea to life. Starting today, it's rolling out across Google's products. Now, let me show you something most people completely miss: Gemini 3's multimodal understanding. You can drop in a PDF and ask it to visualize the concepts. This isn't simple 3D rendering. It's understanding the hidden text, the structure, the ideas, and then converting it into full code, UI, design, and even 3D visuals, zero shot. This is the first time an AI can read a paper, understand the idea, explain it visually, build an educational app, and break everything into step-by-step learning, instantly. No model has ever done this fast, and because Gemini 3 is fully multimodal, it doesn't stop at PDFs. It can analyze full videos. Yes, it can literally watch your video and coach you like a professional. Not just colors and movement, but stance, timing, footwork, biomechanics, wrist angle, follow-through. Things even humans miss. A 10-second clip becomes a personal coaching session. And if it works for pickleball, it works for tennis, basketball, golf, gym form, even your public speaking or walking. This is what real multimodal intelligence actually looks like. And in Google AI Studio, Gemini 3 gets even crazier. You can take a messy hand-drawn sketch, snap a picture, and boom, it turns it into clean HTML, CSS, or a working web app. Draw a chessboard, it becomes an interactive chess game. No Figma, no coding, no web developer. One shot, end-to-end. That's why this update is a big deal. It's not just reasoning, it's reasoning plus coding plus creation in one multimodal agent. Now, let's talk about Google's new AI mode inside search. This transforms traditional search into a conversational assistant. Instead of links, it synthesizes information, pulls images, real-time data, product listings, and breaks your query into subtopics. It now uses Gemini's deep reasoning to take complex questions, generate detailed answers, and let you explore the topic interactively, like you're talking to an expert. And yes, it now takes actions. Search isn't search anymore. It's an AI that helps you think, create, compare, decide, and act. Inside Gmail, Gemini 3 acts like a real digital worker. It understands your emails, organizes your inbox, prioritizes tasks, writes responses, scans for actions, and executes multi-step tasks across your workspace. This is Google's first real agent reveal moment. And as this evolves, it's going to save people hours every single week. Now, let's talk coding, because Gemini 3 is a monster here. With agentic coding and autonomous workflows, it can plan and execute multi-step coding projects from a single prompt, full working apps, not just files. With a 1 million token context window, it can read entire code bases and fix them. And Google's Gemini CLI lets it generate Unix shell commands and automate tasks like a real engineer. On the most important coding benchmarks, LiveBench Pro, Terminal Bench 2.0, and SWE Bench, Gemini 3 is either number 1 or within 1% of the lead. It's not just good, it's elite. Google also launched Anti-Gravity, their agentic development environment, basically Google's version of Cursor or Windsurf. Multiple AI agents work together, autonomously building features, debugging, taking browser screenshots, generating code proofs, and letting you manage agents instead of writing everything manually. This is a true step toward AI-assisted software development. Now benchmarks, the part most people skip, but the part that matters the most. On LM Arena, Gemini 3.0 Pro is now the top model. On Arcadi 2, one of the hardest reasoning benchmarks in existence, Gemini 3 Deep Think jumps ahead of every model, approaching human-level reasoning. This compresses years of progress into a single model update. On Vending Bench, which tests long-term planning across thousands of steps, Gemini 3 is the only model whose score keeps rising sharply, meaning it maintains coherence like a human over long tasks. On Browser Use, it scores the highest, showing it can control a browser like a real user, a major breakthrough for future AI agents. Gemini 3 Deep Think is clearly ahead in raw intelligence. Thinking mode pushes it even further. Now, is it perfect? No, visual illusions still confuse it, like counting overlapping fingers in weird AI-generated images. It fails there, but these are edge cases, and future versions will fix them. But overall, Gemini 3.0 is a massive leap. Multimodal, agentic, reasoning, coding, creation, all pushed to a new level. Let me know what you create with Gemini 3, and stay tuned, because a lot more is coming. So subscribe MindFacts for more future techs. Thanks for watching.